Hello and welcome. We're back for part 2 of the Prospect Hill Cemetery. I gave them plenty of time to gain the energy, and hopefully they got the help that they needed by the spirit guide or spirit guides. So we'll see who can come and join us for part 2 of this cemetery. All right, here we go. Spirit Talker is on. By the way, I did activate that ghost motion detector, so we'll see if anybody interacts with it. REM pod. Hi. Someone using it? It's okay if you were. Yeah? Hi. Hello. Hello. Welcome. How you doing?
Water.
Oh my god. You remember what CFan Spirit Box did? Yes, they remembered. CFan. He used water. They remember. Yes, they remember. This is awesome. What? Wow. They remember you filling up something with water. Oh.
Infernal.
The opposite. Fire, water. It's all the elements. Earth, wind. But still, the fact that the the activity with that REM pod, once I mentioned, so you remember what CFan Spirit Box did with the water. They're like, yeah. Cool. So again, CFan, they remember, aka, well, I won't say his name in case they put it through the Spirit Talker app. Awesome. What are the odds of it saying water? Cool. And yes, I probably do need to take some water, as in have a sip or two. Did someone pass away because of a fire? Perhaps that's another clue, or was a firefighter? Of course.
There are demons.
Of course. This is what the app likes to do. Makes us very excited that things are coming through that seem legit, and then it's like, there are demons. I don't know about that. So I'm just going to bypass that one. Oh? Feel. So you're going to say you felt the fire? You felt the heat? Well, here's what it says so far. Or did the water that he used, whether it was to help water plants or add water to a bird bath, did it make you feel happy? Again, you can do the REM pod again if you're saying you're very happy that he did that. You appreciate it, but you appreciate what he did. Not just the communication with the spirits, but he also did the thing for the bee. Well, I don't think birds. Yeah, birds. Okay, dog. Cat. Yeah, I don't remember if birds in this, but it could be. We'll find out. Either way, I'm going to type in, just assume that maybe someone passed away because of a fire. No. At least it doesn't state that. Yeah, hi. So you're saying you're happy? It just took you some time to gain the energy? Because you remember to get it from the light source? And you're like, hold on. Oh, hey.
My name is Albert.
Hello, Albert. We have 15. Hi. I'm not sure which one you are, but hi. So there's 15 here that's coming through. There's one, I'm sure, from the cemetery. Hold on, let's see. Who stands out the most? It's going to be me. Basically going, any, mini, miny, mo, could you tiger bite still? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait. I'm going to be pointing. You just go super bonkers if I find you. I mean, I see activity with my corner of my eye of the EMF meter, but again, if I find them because they're going to use the REM pod, I'd be like, da 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 da. Huh? The only one I can find is Albert Francis Blake. That might be a possibility of a young one. Very young. This one was 19 days old. If this is you, and you're trying to come through just like the 11-day-old little one, oh.
Susan.
So during my other attempt to start, but then there was so much noise downstairs because of the dinner making for someone. Anyways, Boomer stopped by. He said, dog. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, there's a dog here? And then it said wrong area. That's because he was downstairs with my dad. And then it said heavy, which is his term, to say, yeah, that's me. I was here. But I went good to visit your dad, aka his dad. And this is his mom's name. What are the odds? So again, I will look at Susan. But if Albert Francis Blake is a little one, that 19-day-old, gonna share your little headstone and who you are. Very young. Would you like me to add your parents? You do not seem to have anybody linked to you. Would you care for me to do a little research? I still have a few to do for part 1. Oh.
Hatred.
Well, I would be very upset when you passed away so young, only 19 days old. Didn't get to explore the world for that long. There are actually, interesting enough, 2 of them have the last name Clark, which is the area of the Clark family, I believe CFAN was talking to. So we have, again, Susan Clark. No dates, unfortunately, because I guess the headstone was a little old and degraded. Susan Billings Clark. Susan Dawson Cruiser. Susan Daniels. Susan Floyd. Hey, he spoke to the Floyd family? No, it was Floyd, the first name. Never mind.
You are compassionate.
Thank you. Susan McKinney. That's more recent. Susan Preston. Susan Robinson. Susan... I can't say that name. Susan Snyder. Susan, cannot pronounce it. Susan T. Susan Walker. Susan Walsh. Susan Wander. Susan Howard. Susan Bullion. Ilias. Oh, that's Susanna. Sorry. Going back to Susan. Clark. The one that stood out. No information on her. We have to look and see what's going on there. Is this the one that CFAN's Spirit Box stopped at and spoke to? It just says Susan, wife of William something. and something. Yeah, you really can't read it. Wow, you really can't. Oh, it says died. Something. Yeah, I can't read it. Dang it.
The chair of torture.
Oh. So again, just as wife of William. So William Clark, if I'm able to find it, maybe I can link them. But without the unknown, not able to see the headstone. I don't know what dates they are either. That's a bummer. But maybe while I rewatch CFan's video, I'll probably be able to maybe zoom in and see if it looks similar to what I see there. Pretty good at details, so maybe I'll see the same details of this headstone on where he was speaking. Otherwise, there's a obelisk with her name, the other one, the Susan Billings Clark. It's a very long obelisk. So I gotta see if that was in the view. So anyways, here's what we have so far. It's cool when it mentioned water. So they remember, I did ask them if they can tell me in part one what he was doing there, or what he was using, or something like that. The fact that it said the first thing, water, at least for this, good attempt, because my failed attempt was more like dog and eventually heavy. We have power. It did say that in the interactivity. Okay.
Holy Spirit.
If that's referring to what's in the chair, yeah, I guess so. AKA the ghost motion detector, it's still there. So, like I said, funny because I gave that time to do the break, gain the energy, and the the activity with that REM pod was super high intense beep. Not like them grabbing the antenna, but it just was very intense. And I was like, whoa. Then that's when I saw it say, we have power. And I'm like, whoa, well, yeah, I could see. So that was cool.
Obviously.
Obviously, that's why we did it very strong, to show you. Oh, and it did say show. And I think that's what they were trying to say too. See, we were showing you that we have power. Ah, wow. That was fun. So unfortunately, again, it was very distractive downstairs with a lot of banging and knocking and closing drawers. And I'm just like, ugh. All right, guys, I got to take this and stop it. And they're like, no. But I came back, and here we are. Cool. So again, just a little, maybe 30-minute, 45-minute part two. We'll see how it goes. So again, Susan Clark, if you're the one with the headstone that unfortunately we couldn't fill. Oh.
Fulfillment.
So I don't know if that means how they feel. So again, when I left, Rosemary was assisting little ones. So do they feel that they got the fulfillment that they needed? And they're letting me know they got the help from Rosemary. Again, you can do the REM pod, cat ball, let me know. Unless that's what you mean with the Spirit Talker app. So Susan Billings Clark was 29, by the way. Very young. Not super young, like 19 days or 11 days old, but pretty young. Oh, wait.
Eyes.
Eyes. Are they looking into my eyes? I don't know. So this is the one that he stopped by that had a bird bath near it. This guy. That's why I got confused with the last name being that. And I'm like, no, wait, it was a first name. That's right. Anyways, he was 79 years old. And apparently that headstone is very tall. And then we have these names. So we have his parents, as well as his sibling. So that's cool. Wait, did I actually tell him that Gladys was his wife? It's actually his sibling. Whoopsies. My bad. Malice.
Malice.
See, even I make mistakes. I kept saying, no, that's his wife. That's his wife. That's his wife. Gladys is his wife. When Mr. No kept saying no. Like, to me, probably. And it's like, no, she is. No, she isn't. She's his sister. My bad. Again, oopsie doopsie. And you know why? They just decided to add them because it's such a tall headstone. Why not add as many engraved names of the family? So anyways, we'll see if this family comes through. So just before we get going, at some point I'm going to show you, but I might as well do it now. Malice again?
Malice.
Why do you keep saying malice? Who keeps saying malice? Why do you keep saying malice? It's not a good term to say. So either it's just a trickster kind of spirit having fun with the app, you know, playing a prank on me. A little child, who knows? Because I know there's not a name with malice. That's the thing. All we have is Malcolm. That's it, not Malice. Yeah. Anyways, so like I said, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of a capo. Okay, yeah, that's me. Okay, sorry, that was me making that click, click, click. Sorry. So again, all you have to do is tap a clear capo to say you're here. I just heard it tap, click. So hopefully we'll see it light up just like I did. I don't know if you're going to set off both. That'd be cool if you did.
You heard me.
Well, I heard the click, yeah. Were you trying to tap a cat ball? That's a yes. Or it's Morse code. Huh?
Faces in fog. Although it's funny because the sticker is of a frog, the one I tapped. And it says faces in fog. Maybe it was trying to say the faces of a frog. Aw. Helpless.
Don't feel helpless. It'll work. Just gain the energy from my light source. 2 lamps, ceiling light. Go up, absorb, come back. You did it while I was gone. Oh yes, it does feel helpless when I can't understand Morse code too. Nope, Sally don't. So if tapping doesn't make it go off, can you try to wiggle it or pick it up?
Sense.
Not sure what they mean by sense. So yes, like I said many times, this app, if it don't make sense, it's probably just useless crap just coming through the app, because either the spirits are too busy with something else, such as the tools, or didn't get to find the phrase, name, word, or whatever they were trying to find, and it just spewed automatically. Or they were just having fun and just letting anything get spewed through. They're like, hee hee hee.
I'm listening to everything.
That's good. So you understand what I'm saying. So again, none of these tools will hurt you. They're just there for me to see you in a sense by you interacting with them. Whether it's the clear capsules blinking with those beautiful colors for a moment, and it'll tell me which side you're at. Are you going to?
I'm only 8.
Oh, okay. Well, again, if you're only 8, I might be able to narrow it down. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Sometimes it's a little difficult. It'll be like putting the 8 number against the date or something. Nope, no age 8. No, dang it.
Top.
So you're one of the top names. If I look at all of them, starting from the very beginning. I don't know. Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me your name if you can. Yeah, I'm not able to find the one. It would be totally awesome if we had the option to type in age and just type in a number, and it's like poof, we get all the ones with that number. But nope, they don't have that option yet. Anyways, if you are a child, you can have a little bit of fun with these clear cat balls, my ghost motion detector, which is on the chair, and the stuffies, the REM pod, which is a square device that you can make it go click click beep beep. Oh.
Punishment.
Not sure if this is the same one that just said I'm 8 and that they were punished for something. Are you trying to tell a little story about your life when you were living? Did you get punished for doing something?
Please wait and listen.
Mm-hmm.
Iron Age.
Yeah, I was still trying to look for the 8-year-old, but I couldn't find it. Anyways. All right, well, like I said, it might be a very short session since I don't know if they're taking that moment to just run around and play and just not interact with the, Oh, I see.
I was accused.
Again, it said innocent. Okay, is this that same spirit from the failed attempt? It said innocent. And I said, oh, were you somebody who was considered guilty, but you were innocent? So maybe, again, I don't know how to find you. Sometimes that kind of stuff doesn't get added to a bio. They're not going to be like, accused. I mean, I'll type it in, but I don't think it's going to show up. Nope. Didn't think so. Guilty. Didn't show up. I'm doing my best. But something tells me I won't be able to find it. Innocent, nothing. Prison, nothing. So unfortunately, whoever you are, I cannot find you with those clues. Sorry. Because it's funny that it said punishment and then I was accused. Or it's the little child that says I was accused of doing something, but I was innocent. Oh,
Hi everyone.
This might be the 8-year-old. Hi. So again, if this is the 8-year-old, hello. See, so basically, yeah, you just said hi to some viewers. In the future, they'll see this. So that's why I thought it'd be kind of cool if you want to bippity bap tap the clear cap will light up to say, check me out. I can do this. Poof. And then that capel goes off. Or look what I can do with the REM pod, aka the square device. Click, 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 beep, beep, beep. So again, you can make this viewers who may not believe in spirits actually believe in you if you interact with those tools. Or that ghost motion detector in the chair. Oh,
Anxiety.
this might be somebody who happened to live with anxiety. Well, I'm sorry. That's unfortunately a very common thing for many people. Anxiety is a very tough thing to have to go through or go living with. It makes you prevent you from doing things that you should be able to do, but again, anxiety stops you from doing those things. I do feel somebody on my left side by my arm. Is that someone here? Are you going to come and go around the device I'm filming on and tap a cat ball or a REM pod? I felt you. Were you trying to gain the energy from me? Because again, no windows are open. It's been a average temperature in the room, and then all of a sudden feel kind of colder. And no fans are on. You would hear it if it was. Yeah, okay. All right, anyone else? This is your chance. Detective Lazari is willing to find you. You just got to give me a name, and I'll find you in this app. Site. Find a grave. Oh, hey. Hey.
My name is Francis.
Hello, Francis. We've got 15, yet again, another 15. Hello, Francis. If I find your name, is there a possibility of you going and beeping on the REM pod so I know I found you? Or tapping on a cat ball to light it up? Okay, so we got Bando. If I butcher your last name, I apologize, but Bando. Bates. Kaplan. Collins. Donahue. Something with an H. Cannot pronounce that one. Not even going to try it. King. Kirk. McGee. Lyons. Merkel. Sidman. Spillman. Wakefield. Watson. If any of those are you, I did say your name, so hi to one of those Francis. And I don't know if you're the one that's coming to me that's saying you have anxiety. And I will try to look at the dates to see if anybody has a roughly age 8. Maybe you're the 8-year-old girl. Most of them look like they were married, though.
Morris.
I'll check on Morris in a minute. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any little ones that may be an 8-year-old. I mean, to be honest, most of them are coming up as living a good life. So, yay. Okay, Morris. We have 5. We have 2 Alfreds. Rose, Morris, Marion, and Robert. But for sure 3 of them. 2 Alfreds and a Rose. All in the same family. So if this is the one that's coming in with the last name Morris, hello. I realized it was just those 3. So, yeah, there you go. But just for the heck of it, I gotta just make sure I'm not missing out on a first name Morris. Morris Mushmik. Is this Morris Mushnik? It was 80? Not 8, but 80? Doorway again? Yeah, well, that's repetitive.
Doorway.
Yeah, we had Doorway during a session regarding finding Wiggy Man's wallet, which unfortunately didn't come up. Found on Monday, which is today. Sad face. Even though every clue was pointing to his work. Like it's safe at his work. And I was like, oh, so close. With all the clues, really? He's like, no one's found it. Yep. Bummer, you guys did a 2-parter and it definitely made it seem like there was somebody helping us. Kept mentioning safe. And we're like, yay. And all the clues were pointing to the work. Oh, well. Not sure where, maybe it will be found the next day or 2. I don't know. In Hizzle. So, again, didn't find the 8-year-old. There is the doorway, though.
Watch out.
Watch out. Are you telling me that there's going to be someone coming in through the doorway to watch in that area? And then they'll come close to the REM pod and make it go beep, saying, hey, I'm here. It's been very quiet on the REM pod, so if somebody did come through the doorway and just made their presence be known by interacting with that REM pod, I will be wowed. Or a cat ball. still can't get over the very first word that said water. And the intensity on the REM pod was just going strong. Like, yeah, we remember him doing stuff with the water. We appreciated it. So, yeah, cool. All right. Unfortunately, I have a hand cramp, a finger cramp on one particular for sure. So I'm going to be one-handed for a little bit. It might be a little wobbly, shaky. It's my, that one, see the red? That's where my hand was holding the device. So it got a little tight or stiff. Well, since I have a free hand, I'll get it. Oh.
Screwdriver.
Nope, there's no screwdriver. Although, once upon a time there was. Right there, I had it by the candles, but I moved it back. Because I had to unscrew these devices to put new batteries in just a couple days ago. But I think screwdriver is, again, just another random spew or just a repetitive spew. I'm just going to ignore it. All right. I might have to end this soon. It's been very quiet. Either you can jump scare me and set off that ghost motion detector that's on that chair. What you can do is get super, super close to that device or try to pick it up. The white 3 ghost plastic decor thingy on the chair. It'll go ooh and light up. So if I'm focused up here in this central area and I obviously am not expecting it and it goes off, you might see me go like this. Jump. So is there anybody who wants to have fun? Jump scare me? Or do you want to make me excited to see the capo go off? Since that hasn't gone off yet? Oh, hi. Where's your last name? I don't know.
Connor.
Connor? Seems too modern, too new. Nope. We have 6 with that last name. So if you are, we have Richard Connor. Okay. Catherine E. Connors. Thomas David Connors. Colleen Evelyn O'Connor. And Collins C. Collins C. O'Connor. So again, there's ones with that name, even though it's a little mixed with an S or O. So it might be Richard John Connor. Is this you with that last name, Connor? If so, Capall, REM pod, EMF meter to red or
Andrea.
orange or red. Now people are like, hey, wait, don't go. Show our names. Hold up. Although Andrea seems like a name of a spirit guide. Is there a spirit guide named Andrea? There's no spirit, no names coming up with Andrea, unless it's spelled differently. So hi, Andrea. I'm not finding you. So if you're a spirit guide, hi. Yeah, I looked through the entire thing. Nope, no Andrea. All right. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Last word. So thank you to those that came through and let me see your name by putting your name in, and sorry for those I couldn't find you. Oh, thank you.
You are peaceful.
And, thank you for interacting with the REM pod and the EMF meter. We'll see on the ghost motion detector later. Maybe it just wasn't time for the spirits. Maybe they just need more power. I don't know. All right. Okay. Before I go, please check out CFAN Spirit Box latest session, which I'll probably try to link in the end of this video. All right. This is your detective, Lazaria, signing out. Peace, love, and eternity. Bye.